A teenager walks into a Texas courtroom facing life in prison for a crime he swears he didn't fully commit. The judge isn't buying excuses, but what happens next shocks everyone in the room. From a near-life sentence to a chance at redemption, this case will test the meaning of mercy and justice. Stay with me till the end. You're not going to believe how this one ends. And if you love real courtroom moments like this, hit subscribe right now, because this is Courtwire, where real justice meets real drama.
23 CR 1125, the state of Texas versus Lenny Nixon. You are Mr. Nixon.
Yes, sir.
And you are here with your attorney, Mr. Lenny, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of this indictment and arraigned it here? And can we proceed in summary?
He does.
In summary, the indictment alleges
Right from the start, the charge hits like a hammer. Aggravated robbery, a first-degree felony. In Texas, that's as serious as it gets without the death penalty. If convicted, Lenny faces up to life in prison. And notice how calm he sounds? Either he's incredibly composed or completely numb to what's happening.
that was handed up by the grand jury on August 9th of 2023 that on or about June 25th, 2023 in Jefferson County, Texas, he committed the first-degree felony of aggravated robbery. Do you understand what you are charged with?
Yes, sir.
If convicted, you face a term of life imprisonment
Okay.
or any term of not more than 99 years or less than 5 years in prison. And additionally, you may be assessed a fine up to $10,000 if you understand that.
Yes, sir.
An agreement has been reached. You would be pleading guilty for some deferred or unadjudicated probation. This can be in up to 10 years in length, fine $500. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this indictment charging you with this first degree felony of aggravated robbery? Guilty or not guilty?
You.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty of what this alleges?
And
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's been in there. In the course of committing theft and with intent to obtain or maintain control of property, you intentionally and knowingly threatened or placed a person in fear of imminent bodily injury or death. And you used or exhibited a deadly weapon, namely a firearm.
And Your Honor, this is, we've gone over, there are co-defendants.
Here's where things start to twist. The defense is trying to paint Lenny as a bystander, not the guy who stole the gun, just the one who ended up holding it. But under Texas law, that doesn't make him innocent. If you're a party to the crime, you're just as guilty as the one who pulled the trigger. The law doesn't care who actually held the gun. If you were part of the plan, you're in it for the whole thing.
And we're pleading guilty. We are a party. We aided, abetted, solicited, or comforted others. So,
In what way?
well, another person that was an older gentleman stole the gun from that guy, and Mr. Nixon was actually standing apart from them, and then he walked back around, and that guy gave the gun to Mr. Nixon. And those other guys were older than him, but they were all together. It's all on video. They were older, and that's why I think Mr. Hammond was given the offer. I think they're.
It was co-defendant who was also given this very same offer.
That's correct. But it was the co-defendant that actually stole the gun, and pointed the gun. Mr. Nixon did not. They just handed off the gun. So I think he would be more as an accessory fact. Yeah.
Okay, it says multiple black males were wearing ski masks with guns and took his gun. Was he wearing a ski mask?
He wasn't.
Is that right?
It's all on video. Yes, every bit of it is absolutely on video.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is
What did he knowingly and intentionally do wrong?
he took the gun that he knew was just stolen with the gun.
Was he with the group of guys?
Well, they were all standing right there about, I'm answering for him, but he.
I know, but we're talking about first degree felony, you know.
I understand, you know.
My understanding is he was a party, Your Honor. And that's why the offer of notice is Mr. Ham's case. And he's in drug court. The notes in my review of the file.
And this was just days after his 17th birthday.
It says, okay, in the complaint, it says investigation and video surveillance reveals a group of males, including Nixon, waited for the complainant to exit the store before stealing his gun out of his pocket and pointing multiple guns back at him. Nixon then received the gun from the male that initially took the gun from the complainant. All that true?
He did not point a gun at anybody, Your Honor. It's hard to describe, but it is actually.
Was he with the group though?
He knew the
With the
friends. And
Okay.
They were sitting there. The other three persons had masks on, and he went over
I
and
guess
spoke.
the question is, why would you do such a thing? Anyway, over a gun? Really? And you were how old now?
17, sir.
When did you turn 17 before this event?
June
Uh-huh. This occurred on June 25th.
8th.
Are you kidding? You couldn't wait to become an adult so you can be involved in a...
This moment cuts deep. The judge isn't just lecturing him. He's disappointed. 17 years old, barely an adult, and already standing in court for armed robbery. You can hear the frustration in the judge's voice, not just at Lenny, but at how many young men keep walking into his courtroom with the same story.
crime involving a firearm? That's terrible. That's a terrible way to start adulthood, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, he does work. He is participating with IEA. His mentor is here and present. He's got a monitor. Been in close contact with his family. He can successfully complete this probation. He is a non-violent person.
Well, that's not according to this indictment. He isn't.
I understand, Your Honor, but his involvement is what I said.
I understand, but that still doesn't. You made a bad choice, which is what seems to happen all too often in this room. How do you plead to this? Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are indeed guilty?
Yes, sir.
I'll show you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1 here. Did you sign that voluntarily? Did you understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? So the content's all true and correct.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into
No objection.
without objection admitted. Among other things, this states that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, which is freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You were guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You were giving up your rights through jury trial and the right to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You were totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report 1.
It is by the
Good. Anything else to add?
No, Your Honor, we're just asking the court to follow the.
If not, I'm going to find you were pleading guilty today voluntarily. You were mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty.
Yes.
There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. A felon that would follow you the rest of your life,
Yes, sir.
where you're facing life imprisonment as a potential punishment. Even though there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, I'm going to defer any finding of guilt and place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years. You must pay a fine of $500. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. I guess you were arrested in this. How long did you stay in jail?
1 day.
How did that work out for you?
Here's the twist. Despite all the evidence, the judge defers the conviction. That means Lenny isn't officially a felon yet. If he completes probation, the charge could disappear. But if he slips up once, even slightly, that deferred deal turns into a full felony conviction. It's mercy with a warning, and the judge makes it clear he's giving Lenny one final chance to turn his life around.
Well, as a condition of probation, I can place you in jail for 6 months, day per day. Do you understand? That's what I'm going to do. This is a crime of violence, and far too often people make bad choices. But right here, aggravated offenses, violent crimes of violence are going to be dealt with. You know better. And people are tired of being victimized by a group of thugs like you were part of. You made a bad choice. Put people in fear of their lives.
Your Honor, we would ask that you suspend the 180 days. I don't think the guys actually stole the gun.
Yeah, let's be soft on aggravated robberies. No. I can appreciate where you're coming from, but no, we're going to set examples here. People are fed up.
You know, he does have an ankle monitor.
Okay.
That's something that can be removed.
Yeah, we don't have to do that. Are you in school too?
I graduated.
No, it's a terrible place. It's a terrible place. I can't imagine.
He is
For
working.
1 day, much less 6 months. Do you see anything unfair about this? Nobody wants to go to jail, but you brought that on you with a bad choice and running around with a bunch of other people who make foolish choices, robbing people, stealing guns. Let me tell you, you're old enough to kill somebody by foolish behavior or hurt people. Okay. All right. I just want you to know we're taking firm stances and we're setting examples. We're tired of it. This is just the kind of stuff that's you think would be in somewhere else, but too often it's happening here. That is all. Thank you. Come here.